Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Toxplicity, and welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore series here on the YouTube channel. I spent the last 35-40 minutes gathering resources and starting to build a building that I mentioned in the last video, only to realize that my recording wasn't actually recording the Minecraft screen and was recording my desktop. So I haven't done too much. As you can see over here, we've started the bodywork of a building that is going to be our villager trading hall. It leads down into a little bit of a basement where we're going to look up the villagers, but I didn't want to do too much more work because we actually need to keep this roof somewhat open to get the villagers in there. So that's going to be the hard part, and that's probably going to be the part that we time lapse and we get finished before we do anything else. So I might get working on that now, but this is basically all I did, and we've just done a bunch of resource gathering. We've got a bunch of wood and things, and we need to actually get a lot more because I have an idea for the top half of this building that I really want to build in today's episode. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into getting these villagers into their little pods, and let's get some more materials going. So I've been working away at this for a little bit now. We have almost the max capacity down here. I need to get some zombies in here to convert these villagers, then convert them back. But we are going to need some potions from the nether, which we can sort out. And then we just need to craft the items that we're going to pop down the working stations for the villagers. So it's coming along nicely. We just need 5 more, I think. And then we should be completely done. But I just wanted to take a moment to say we just hit 100 days right here in the middle of the screen, on the left side next to local difficulty. You can see that we've hit 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. Now that is my record. That is my undying record. I have not ever gone more than 100 days in a hardcore world, so this is pretty crazy to me. We're going really well. Hopefully we don't die, touch wood, but I'm excited to see this building come along. And then I have a couple other ideas that I want to do around this area to make it a bit more pretty and just make it look better. And then we're going to do a little bit of enchanting in a second here because I need some better tools and I probably need some better armor, so we might do some AFKing, but I'm going to fill the rest of these villager spots and I'll bring you back with an update. Before we do any more building, I want to take this time to break down some of our diamonds that we've been collecting with our silk touch pick, and then we're going to go on a little bit of an enchanting spree. I know we're making a library for the villagers so we can get better enchants, but let's just get a core enchant group going and then we can kind of upgrade it from there. So we have 4 diamonds already. There's level 30 already, which is pretty crazy. And then we get 23. Okay, so not enough for a full set of armor, but it's definitely enough to get better tools and then somewhat of a start on the armor. So I'm going to go down, do some AFKing, do some enchanting, and then I'll catch you guys again when we're about to upgrade our little area over here and make it a bit more pretty. Okay, we really have to grind up and get to the end really quickly because that was a long, tedious task. I think I AFK'd for like 2 hours and got like 6 enchants done. That farm is so slow, and I don't know why it's so slow, but we combined 2 pickaxes, as you can see here. We now have a fortune 3, which is great. We have a spare work pick, which is going to be good because we're using up our silk touch one really quickly. We got these boots. We enchanted a shovel. We enchanted a bow, and we also have this really good sword. That wasn't even combined. That was just enchanted. So I mean, we're getting some better stuff. I think once we start getting these villagers working a bit better, we're definitely going to get more stuff, so that's going to be really good. But I'm going to maybe go on a bit of a grind and get some materials together. We might work on that building a little bit more, and then like I said earlier, we're going to come back when it's almost completed and I'll show you guys what the progress is. I really want to start working on a second area over here as well, where we can just kill the zombies or kill the villagers with a zombie and then have them come back and get discounted trades. But I really want to build our base up the top of the mountain up there. I want to build something cool. I'm not sure what. And then we really need to do some building with some of these farms over here. We need to make them a bit prettier. I did spend some time on this farm. It does look a bit better than what it did before, but yeah, we've got a lot of progress. So maybe we might do a stream in the future and maybe do some work on all this stuff. But yeah, we'll I'll cut back once we get some materials together. Maybe I will even do a stream between now and the next clip. So stay tuned. Alright, so it's been a couple of days since the last clips. I haven't had too much time to record or play around in the last few days, so here is kind of where we're sitting at the moment. It doesn't look too much like a library, but I guess I don't really want that. I want this to be kind of like a medieval style city, so if this is kind of how things are going to look, then I don't really mind that. I'm thinking of maybe expanding this walkway around the building to kind of change this little color palette, or maybe we can just put like a little bit of a border with like some stairs around here to make it look like it's not just going from cobble to another block. Maybe that might look good. But yeah, the inside hasn't changed too much. I'm really liking these little overhangs, like the balcony areas. I think they look quite nice, but we're definitely gonna have to move this. I want to make like a proper like villager area, so maybe we tear down some more of this stuff when we build another building in the middle and put this dead center, so we can just have the villagers kind of roaming around, and then we can use boats and things to move them out. But yeah, I just have to kind of finish the roof. That's the main thing I want to do here. This roof is going to be quite tall, so maybe we'll add like a second floor and have something in the middle, maybe another enchanting table eventually, or maybe some storage, I don't know. But we do have all these guys in here now. I need to make some of their crafting, like their workstations and things. And then we just need to keep breaking this till we get the enchants that we want. I'm wanting like mending and protection and things like that. And then once we have those set, then we can just start trading with them. I'm not going to use the zombie technique. I think we might do that like over at our base. If we want to use like a zombie to get really cheap trades for like the stuff over here, then maybe we'll do that. I'm thinking of maybe like converting that guy into a zombie and then converting him back into a villager with a really cheap carrot trade, just so that it's always there and we can always do it. I think that might be a good idea. But somehow, some way, there's villagers getting out of here, because there's this guy over here. We obviously have one in there, but there's another guy roaming around somewhere that I haven't seen for quite some time. I think he might be up here, but the last time I went into this cave, he was in there, and I made like a TikTok and a short about it. I'm guessing he's... Oh, okay. He's just gone. No idea where this guy's gone. He must be somewhere close, because it's not that guy, because he has like a workstation and stuff. So I don't know, maybe he's stuck somewhere, or maybe he's got eaten by a zombie, but that's fine. So I'm going to finish off the roof of this building. I'm going to work out how I want the inside to look, and then yeah, I'll come back with a bit of an update. Maybe we might change some things out here, and then work on a nice area for the villager breeder to be moved to. It's honestly coming together quite nicely. This is like 4 stacks of stairs. Like, I kid you not, I've used so many stairs and we are running low again. Yeah, I need to do a lot of work on the other side. I think we should make a little staircase and have some sort of room up the top. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but yeah, I still want to figure out what I want to do up here. So our main base, I believe I want to have up here. I might flatten it out and we might build some sort of like castle or something up here, but we're going to need a lot of resources for that. And then from the castle, we can make staircases down into the village and yeah, just go from there. So trying to keep everything kind of in one spot. I know we're kind of spread like quite far here because we've got all our other farms down there, but I don't mind doing AFKing over there, but we can move quite a lot of them up here. And then I want to make like a big wall around the outside of this place. Just make sure it's nice and protected. Make sure no zombies or no mobs can get in. And yeah, I think it will look good in the long run. And we just need to flatten it all out and just do a lot of terraforming. And then just make sure these guys are nice and safe down here. Oh, there is a baby zombie. I don't know where that spawned from. Okay, we need to probably sleep real quick. sleep through this. So yeah, I'm going to continue building this roof. This has taken me a long time to finish this roof. But once we do, then we can work on the inside. Once the inside's done, I'm going to do a bunch of trading. And then hopefully we can get these villagers up to a level where we can just get what we want from them. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of work from there. And then hopefully in the next couple episodes, we'll have enough enchantments and enough levels and things to go maybe into the nether, get what we need for the end, and then fight the ender dragon, because I really want to have a really good sustainable level of XP. And the zombie farm that we have is good, but it's not perfect. And what are you doing up here? I don't even understand. Why would you even pathfind up here? What are you trying to get to? Your workstation's all the way over there. Dude, this guy's weird. I've just finished recording that episode and I've gone to do some mining and find where this cave is, and there's literally a zombie spawner under here right where we've been working this whole time. That is crazy. We might have to do something with this. I'm just going to throw this in the episode, so if this is just before the final clip, then you can see this a sneak peek, but stay tuned for the whole reveal. This would probably have to be one of the biggest houses or like buildings that I've built in Minecraft. And it just goes to show that going back to your roots and playing like hardcore Minecraft from scratch really does help than starting off on a big server. Because I do have a project that is like completely unfinished and it's like a big castle type thing on a server that I'm on, but it does not look as cool as this. I think this looks really nice. I added, well, let's get away from those scary monster noises. I added like a little bit of a lip around the outside to separate that cobblestone part and make the wood transition look a bit better. And I honestly really love this building. I'm so happy that I made this. I'm just, yeah, I'm really in love with how it looks. I left kind of like open roof feel inside. It's not super well done in here. We just kind of added some lights, some shelves, some seats for people. You can come out on the balcony and kind of have a look around. So there's a lot of stuff that I need to do. I need to terraform more. I need to make this all grass, maybe up to the last 2 or 3 blocks, and have the last 2 or 3 blocks sand. And I started clearing out and making a lot of space up here for some more villager houses. Same down here. I cleaned this up a little bit because it was all sand. I made a little bit of a pond, which I need to clean up, maybe make a little bit prettier. And then we need to make some staircases. So I'm thinking of making one over here, one maybe like here, one over here, and then we'll just cover this mountain in villager houses, villager farms. And then once we build our big base on top of here, it's just going to all look great. We're going to add some more buildings kind of like this around the place, maybe not as big. Maybe add like a proper villager breeding station in the middle. We might make a building around it so we can just keep releasing villagers as we feel like it, because we do want this place to feel more alive. So I'll take you up to the top here. I haven't started trading with these villagers either. I need to go get a bunch of paper and a bunch of stuff like that together so we can actually do that. Yeah, here's where I've started flattening out. This kind of just like dropped down into a cave and like a lake. So I'm going to flatten this all out, and then we're going to build like a big wall. I'm not sure if I want the nether portal inside the wall or not. Maybe we'll build like a small kind of like guard station here and like a bit of a gate so we can go through to it. And then we might wrap it all the way around up until where we build our main building. So I'm still unsure what that actually is going to be yet. Like, as I'm still planning things as I go. I'm just taking things step by step, and I wanted to make a proper villager trading hall. Oh, that looks so good. I'm so happy with that. I wanted to make a proper villager trading hall. I wanted to build like little farms and things before I started doing mega bases. So I need to do a lot of mining. I need to get some more resources together. And then we can probably in the next few episodes take on the end after I do some trading and some better enchants and get some full diamond armor going. And then we're just going to make this place nice and pretty. And stage by stage, we're just going to make this world our own. I need to make a pillager farm as well. We might do that in a couple episodes out there, maybe before we go to the end, just so we have some totems of undying on us. And I did find that villager that was loose. It's in here. I trapped it. So yeah, everything's coming together really nicely. I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support on this series lately. It's really amazing to see you guys enjoying it. I have taken down a lot of comments on what you want me to build and what projects you want me to start. One of the big things that I do want to do is make a nice Victorian house. Someone's posted that in the comments below. If I remember, I'll pop it up on screen now, but we might make that over behind that house. We might make it like over in its own separate area, because I think that's a bit prettier than just being around here with the cobblestone and wood. So I also want to build the turtle sanctuary. We need to build a turtle sanctuary over there too, in that area, and kind of just make these areas look a bit better. Like I said in the last video, or like in the last clip, sorry, I was going to do a live stream in between, but that didn't happen. So a lot of my time has just been spent grinding resources in between work and stuff. But this is the next thing that we need to move. I'm going to do that off camera, and we're going to do a bunch of terraforming. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys sticking around and liking these videos and leaving your comments and things. Let me know down below what you want to see from this hardcore world. Hopefully in the next few episodes we can take on the end. I'll catch you guys on the next one.